So by now you will have already seen the thumbnail. Scolo has left Spain. He's moved on from Barcelona. He's back in England. Tottenham Hotspur is the new team that we're taking on. And the challenge, of course, is to win the Premier League and the FA Cup. Let's talk more about it. But first of all, let's run the intro. So the big question on everyone's lips right now is, why did we leave Barcelona? Last season, we won the Champions League and we won La Liga, and we were probably in a very good place to go and win the Copa del Rey. The fact is though, staying at Barcelona wouldn't have been a sensible decision, and here's why. Having won the Champions League and La Liga last season, it meant that we'd earned ourselves 10 transfers maximum for this season. And we didn't need to buy anyone at Barcelona to go and win the Copa del Rey. My decision was, if we use those 10 transfers at a new club, we can rebuild. And that's what we've tried to do. So before we get into any games today, let's look at the ins and outs. So first up, probably one of the biggest outs, not the biggest, that's coming up. Heung-min Son has left for Barcelona. 106 million for a 32-year-old who's losing his pace and doesn't really fit into the system. This was a bargain. Next up, Kevin Volland, the German, has moved to AC Milan for 22.7 million. Cameron Carter-Vickers, centre-back. They had about 300 centre-backs, so we needed to get rid of a few of them. He was one on the way out, 5.5 million to Watford. Hugo Lloris, 37 years old now. He left for Inter Milan for 9 million to play out his final season in Italy. But this was the big one. Harry Kane, 108.9 million to Chelsea. First of all, every Tottenham fan in the world is going to hate me for doing this. But in the formation that we play, we need players with pace. We've seen it not work with England with Harry Kane, and it didn't feel like I could get the best out of him, so I've let him go. We've brought in quite a few players. Let's talk through them. The first player on the ins list then, Ezequiel Palacios, 65.9 million he's cost. Coming in from Paris Saint-Germain, 85 rated centre mid with loads of pace. He is going to work really well in that midfield. Next up, Nicola Gonzalez, 84 rated, coming in for 63 million. And look at that pace, dribbling, volleys, finishing is excellent as well. He needs to be a goal machine, and I think he can do it. Ultimate Team Hall of Famer, Nordi Mukiele, coming in from RB Leipzig, 90.2 million plus Tanganga. This one cost us a lot, but 87 rated right back. There isn't many highly rated right backs on the game. He's one of the best. He's quick, he can do a lot, and he can play at centre back as cover. The most expensive transfer then, Thibaut Courtois, 91 rated goalkeeper. In my opinion, the best goalkeeper on the game. 97.9 million coming in. I think that's a bargain. Mikhail Kushants had been released from Bayern Munich, was on a free, 25 years of age, absolute bargain. 82 rated overall. He's already played a few games for us and he's done really well. Well, this man has been impressing in real life in Euro 2020, so we thought we'd give him a whirl. Alexander Isak, the Swedish international, comes into Tottenham. 93.3 million, 86 rated, loads of pace, great finishing. We're going for the big guy and the little guy formation, same as what we did at Bournemouth. It seemed to work so well in the Prem. Another player performing really well at Euro 2020 is Breel Embolo. We've brought him in from Real Sociedad. 7.5 million plus Ryan Sessegnon going the other way. He's going to act as cover. He is injured at the minute, but once he gets back fit, I'm sure he'll do well. So next up, let's have a look through the team, and this is how we line up. So Courtois in goal, Mukiele at right back, Militao and Lenglet at centre back, Reguilon at left back, Højbjerg in central defensive midfield, Lo Celso and Palacios in centre mid, and Ndombele in attacking mid, and Isak up front with Gonzalez. One other thing to note before we get into any games, as was mentioned at the end of the last episode, we have left England. We are waiting for a new international job. As soon as we've got one, I'll fill you in on that. So to get us started in today's episode, the first one with Spurs, I wanted to get a couple of games played. We're going to start with the North London derby against Arsenal, and we'll play the Leicester home match as well. But before we dive into this game, some people may have noticed something at the top of the screen. We've gone to Ultimate. We've moved away from Legendary. We've gone to Ultimate. I've only played one game on Ultimate. We beat Newcastle in that game. This is going to be a much tougher test. It could be a really bad season for us, and if it is, I'll hold my hands up and say sorry. But let's learn together. Tottenham Hotspur against Arsenal. 12:45 kickoff. First game with the new club. Let's see how we get on. Here we go then. Tottenham Hotspur. Is it going to be a big season for them? Lovely football. Here's Isak. Does well to find Reguilon on his left-hand side. Reguilon with the cross. It's a great ball. The Celso. Oh, I was getting all excited. He hasn't done well with that at all. Højbjerg does really well. And Ndombele. Oh, lovely save from the keeper. He's really caught that one. Great effort, and Ndombele. Højbjerg to take. Header from Gonzalez, just over the bar. Tottenham having chances in this first half. Isak. Onto Reguilon. On his left. Reguilon. Come on now. Come on. Half time. Tottenham Hotspur disappointing in the first half, but they did have a couple of good chances, and Arsenal really haven't threatened. Højbjerg's cross in. Isak with the header. Oh, he's given a penalty. Well, it's probably just what Tottenham needed. It's against Sandro Tonali. We'll have to see it again. I don't know what he's done. Well, I'm not sure about that one. Arteta isn't looking happy at all. Gonzalez to take it. And he fires it home. Nicolas Gonzalez. Tottenham 1, Arsenal 0. Not a good ball. Oh, look at this for a pass. Jeremy Doku bursting in. And Jeremy Doku levels it for Arsenal. And that is all my fault. Not good. Poor defending. Not happy. And Ndombele. Guendouzi isn't that quick, surely. On to Vargas. Joe Willock. Tonali. Back to Willock. It's been coming. Arsenal take the lead. They've been just a different beast in the second half, and we haven't been able to cope. Dodo again. Won back by Vindal. Is there enough time? Parrott looks for Ndombele and finds him. It's Ndombele in behind. Can he do it? He has! Ndombele levels for Tottenham. They didn't want to be beaten today. None of them gave up, and Ndombele in the 95th minute gets Tottenham a point against Arsenal. It doesn't seem great, but we'll take it in the circumstances. Well done from Ndombele. Lovely finish as well. And there's the whistle. Tottenham level it up for a point. An excellent North London derby for once. Tottenham 2, Arsenal 2. Okay, so another game in the episode. It's Tottenham Hotspur at home to Leicester. No changes in the team. Everybody fully fit. Let's see if we can go and get our first win on Ultimate. Here we are then. Tottenham against Leicester. We need a win, and we need it now. Gonzalez. Ndombele. Looks to find Gonzalez, and does! Brilliant finish. Nicolas Gonzalez puts Tottenham in front against Leicester. Let's just see this weight of pass from Ndombele. Absolutely spot on. And Gonzalez with his right foot fires it across the keeper. Tottenham 1, Leicester 0. Here's Mukiele. Lo Celso. Great play from Ndombele. Højbjerg back to Ndombele. And it is 2-0. And I tell you what. Ultimate difficulty. Easy difficulty this, mate. Let me tell you. Tottenham Hotspur absolutely flying. Højbjerg inside to Ndombele. Fires in the top corner. Tottenham 2. Leicester 0. But Langley wins it back. Well done. Højbjerg. That's better. Gonzalez. And he's found Ndombele. And Ndombele running through. Oh, no. Oh, he does really well. Mukiele into the box. Looks for Gonzalez. 2 chances to get it to him. Gonzalez. Oh, no. Good tackle from Reguilon. Højbjerg. Palacios into Isak. Isak across to Mukiele. Good pull back. Oh. And Alexander Isak. It's a great effort with the... Well, maybe it's not a great effort. Yeah, no, it's a good effort. I'm happy with that. Just wide. But Tottenham were brilliant in that build-up. Walker-Peters. Tackle well by Reguilon. Here's a chance to run at the defence. And it's a good ball. Will it find Isak? It will. Alexander... Oh, no. Come on. Palacios. And there's the whistle. First half, Tottenham were brilliant. Second half, they huffed and puffed a lot. But overall, a good performance. Tottenham 2, Leicester City 0. So let's start by looking at the league table. Tottenham Hotspur sitting in top spot. Now, I do need to make you clear on this. 7 games played, 6 games won, 1 draw. We've only played 3 of them. When we were doing the transfers, we've just skipped through those games, so there's a chance that this isn't where Tottenham are going to be at the end of the season. From the games played in today's episode, 2 games played, we got a draw against Arsenal, which was a good result considering Arsenal were in front. And then, of course, we had the 2-0 win against Leicester, where they didn't really give us any problems. So I think we should be okay on Ultimate. We're going to lose games, you know, be aware of that, especially when we play United, because I know how good they are on this game. We're going to win our fair share as well, so let's see where we go. Looking on the calendar then. So the next game we are going to play will be away at Nottingham Forest. Again, we're probably not going to focus on the Champions League. It doesn't really matter. We've already won 2 of them. We need to stay focused on what we need to do. So we're going to play 3 games in the next episode. All 3 coming in October. Away at Forest, home to Southampton, and away at West Ham. Oh, I've just skipped forward and looked at December. Why do I do it to myself? Look at those games. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I'm really glad that you're here. If you have liked it, please hit the like button. Make sure you subscribed, all of that great stuff. I'm hoping that you like the team choice. I think that we had to move away from Barcelona given the circumstances of winning La Liga and the Champions League last season and giving ourselves those transfers. It seems to make sense to me. Let me know what you think though. Let me know if you still support it. We will have to go back to Spain. We know that. But we can do that at any point. If we can get the Premier League and FA Cup won over the next 2 seasons with Tottenham, we're really doing well. And I think we can definitely get through this challenge. Let's hope that this move to Tottenham is the right one. And of course, at the end of every episode, I always have a saying for a club. For Tottenham, today is to do.